Radio Lewis. Local webcasting for a worldwide audience.
Hello, you're listening to Radio Lewis when the music matters. My name's Steve Brooks, and this is Vapour Trails.
Darling, you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time. So you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. You're happy when I'm on my knees. One day it's fine and next it's black. So if you want me off your back, well come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So come on and let me know. This indecision's bugging me. If you don't want me, set me free. Exactly whom I'm supposed to be. Don't you know which clothes even fit me? Come on and let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Split. Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So you gotta let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go?
Should I stay or should I go? Now, that's not a referendum question on whether or not I should keep on DJing. I'd hate to wonder what the answer is for that one. No, that was an introduction to the show, which is Vapour Trails 157. 157. Well, Lord love a duck. It's called Utter Nonsense, or Utter Nonsense with a question mark. Utter Nonsense. Yes, because I often thought, or I thought for a very long time actually, that the backing vocals there were in German for some reason, and of course they're not. They're actually a form of Spanish, and the reason I say form of Spanish is because there's about 3 different types in there. So apparently they were looking to translate what Mick Jones was singing. Joe Strummer was singing Castilian Spanish. They had a guest musician, Joe Eli, the country and western singer, and he was singing Tex-Mex. And then the engineer apparently rang his mum up for translation, and she's from Ecuador, so it was Ecuadorian Spanish. So you got 3 different types in there, which I suppose does make it fairly nonsensical. But anyway, we're playing that especially for Graham Roberts, and now, as requested by Tony Keane, probably king of the nonsensical records, here come the Goons.
There's a song that I recall my mother sang to me. She sang it as she tucked me in when I was 93.
Who was that bum?
Ying tong, 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 ying tong,
In a light pole. Keep that up. Keep up.
keep up,
Ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, in a light pole land.
ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, in a light pole,
In a light pole.
ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, in a light pole, ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, in a light pole.
Oh,
Ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, in a light pole, ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, in a light pole, in a light pole.
hear the crazy rhythm driving me insane. Strike your partner on the bump. Oh, I felt no pain. Ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, in a light. Where's he going, lad? Ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, in a light pole. Look out! Ying tong.
What you do and what you don't, what you will and what you won't, what you can and what you can't, This is what you got to know. Love you though it didn't show. Ich lieb dich nicht, du liebst mich nicht. 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 Da, da, da. 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 Don't love you, you don't love me. Da, da, da. Don't love you, you don't love me. Da, da, da. Don't love you, you don't love me. Da, da, da. Don't love you, you don't love me. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. I know why you went away. Understand you couldn't stay. Wonder where you are today. After all is said and done, it was right for you to run. Ich lieb dich nicht, du liebst mich nicht. Ich lieb dich nicht, du liebst mich nicht. Ich lieb mich nicht, du liebst mich nicht. Ich lieb dich nicht, du liebst dich nicht. Da, da, da. 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 Don't love you, you don't love me. Da, da, da. Don't love you, you don't love me. Da, da, da. Don't love you, you don't love me. Da, da, da. Don't love you, you don't love me. Da, da, da. 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 Don't love you, you don't love me. Da, da, da. Don't love you, you don't love me.
Oh, I haven't heard that one for a good long while. Yes, Trio and Da 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 from 1982, as suggested by Gary Ye. So thank you very much, Gary. And before that was the Goons and the Ying Tong song from 1956, as requested by Tony Keane. So thank you, Tony. And yes, the Ying Tong song apparently was written as a bet by Spike Milligan, whose son said, "I bet you can't write a song with two chords, G and D7. If you're interested," and that was the result. And yes, can I just say hello to my dad? Hello, Dad, because he owned that one on 78. And oddly enough, he will be 78 in April. So there you go. Oh, and just to point out, this is a good one, I'm sure Tony will appreciate this, that Da 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 was produced by Klaus Voormann, Beatles confidant and the designer of the revolver sleeve. So there you go. Okay, next up, specially requested by Radio Lewis colleague Lizzie, is an Italian singer called Andrea Salentio. He said very, very badly. And yes, this track, I can't even pronounce. I'm not even going to try step away from it, Steve. It's unpronounceable. Basically, that was the point of this song. But yeah, the title is 25 letters long. And yes, that's a bridge too far for me. So anyway, this is from an album called Nostrarock from 1973. And apparently, this is supposed to sound like what American English, i.e. Bob Dylan, would sound to Italians. So have a listen and see what you think.
The corner boss died. Change the mind, begin to call. Bevis is staying yet with Joe. We don't stay in the shoes now. I'll hold the scene in a hurry. Maybe get the corner boss died. Well, it's the same way it's gonna come be steen. You know, for someone never just a god, David's a shame. Coming not choose no bite for not so hope this again not to come no time. Oh, but if it's a stand, light the shoes go my man. You would trust in the match called the radio girls. Oh, someday. Aye, eyes, eyes, says that. Then he got some going diesel. Eyes. In the same to land, it's just a number of how hard a good time, left face to go. We
We the seeing in the stand and the shoes come up in. There's two of the cars that over four world the guy to stay. I my chance let ain't a kill still throw it breeze on. You the call and made to say one piece it combination I do so alright. You know you not feel as you can on them and don't there's people that actually like deep yo. You know, feel as you can on them and don't. There's people that actually like to dig yo.
Yes, what a load of old nonsense that was. Yes, as chosen by Beth Hewitt, that was Kid Rock, or Robert James Ritchie, as his driving licence probably says, and Bawitdaba. Have I got that right? Ugh, who knows? From the 1998 album Devil Without a Cause. And apparently that was voted the 47th best hard rock song of all time by VH1. Okie dokie. And now something for all you cordwanglers out there.
Now, to conclude my recital, an air for which I shall need your help. So if you'll join me, we shall all burst forth together. So grundle your parts, your own parts, not anybody else's. There we are, and away we go. I'll sing you one, oh, green grow my nadgers, oh. What is your one, oh? One's the grunge upon my splod, masking my cordwangle. I'll sing you two, oh, green grow my nadgers, oh. What is your two, oh? Two are me looming thrums, see how they jangle. One's the grunge upon my splod, masking my cordwangle. I'll sing you three, oh, green grow my nadgers, oh. What is your three, oh? Three are the times I've lunged my groats. Two are me looming thrums, see how they jangle. One's the grunge upon my splod, masking my cordwangle. I'll sing you four, oh, green grow my nadgers, oh. What is your four, oh? Four my wordle is bent, oh. Three are the times I've lunged my groats. Two are me looming thrums, see how they jangle. One's the grunge upon my splod, masking my cordwangle. I'll sing you five, oh, green grow my nadgers, oh. What is your five, oh? Five of the wanglers up my song, four for my wordless bend, oh. Three of the times I've lunged my groats. Two are me looming thrums, see how they jangle. Once the grunge upon my splod, it's ruined my cordwangle.
Oh, as chosen by Vasco Menezes, that was Ramblin' Sid Rumpole, a.k.a. Kenneth Williams, and Green Grow My Nadgers O from 1970, and the very best of Ramblin' Sid Rumpole. And yes, that was written by Barry Took and Marty Feldman, and as Vasco points out, might as well have that as an RIP for Barry Cryer, who died this week, and who's a similar kind of comedian and also a very prolific writer. So, yeah, reminds me of a joke I saw in one of his obituaries, which kind of goes along like this. A lady goes into a pet shop to buy a parrot, and the only one they've got has been brought up in a brothel. And the pet shop owner says, "Are you sure about this?" And the lady goes, "No, it'd be okay." So buys the bird, takes it home, takes the hood off the cage, and the bird sits there and goes, "Oh, new house, nice home." And then the woman's daughters come home, and he goes, "Oh, new girls, new house, nice home." And then the woman's husband comes home, and the parrot goes, "Oh, hello, Keith." especially for Stephen M. Dad and Martin G., Twitter correspondent at StorageBod, who both said play anything by the Cocteau Twins. So there you go, from the 1984 album Treasure. That was Ivo. And I'll also give a shout out to Peter Gedge, aka at PegGeg, who asked for anything by Morrissey on this theme of utter nonsense. Oh, cheeky. Okay, taking us up to the break, especially for John Pollard, here's some Jonathan Richmond.
Kuma, 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 yeah, yeah. Kuma, kuma to you. Oh, kuma, 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 yeah, yeah. Kuma, kuma to you. Now you can properly, can you pop your turpentine? Nobody's fault but yours. You can properly, can you bust your bitter gall? Nobody's fault but yours. Kuma, 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 yeah, yeah. Kuma, kuma to you. Oh, kuma, 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 yeah, yeah. Oh, kuma, kuma to you. Now, if you can properly, can you pop your turpentine? Nobody's fault but yours. You can properly, can you pop your bitter gall? Nobody's fault but yours. Kuma, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Kuma, kuma to you. Oh, well, well. Kuma, 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 yeah, yeah. Kuma, kuma to you. Properly, can you pop your turpentine? Nobody's fault but yours. Can properly, can you pop your bitter gall? Nobody's fault but yours. Kuma, 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 yeah, yeah, alright. Kuma, kuma, we'll walk them home, we'll walk them home. Kuma, 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 yeah, yeah. Kuma, kuma to you.
OMG. It's Vapour Trails on Radio Lewis.
We have a song here, more or less as a postscript. It's about something, well, it's not really an animal, but it's certainly very much more than a mere vegetable. I refer, of course, to that fantastic, newly discovered hybrid, the wampum. If you have not yet heard of this fabulous new raw material, and it is, I'm proud to say, the discovery of a British scientist, Professor Werner von Lebensraum, let us tell you something about the wampum and the factory in which it's turned into everything you could possibly want. Factory noises coming up.
You can do such a lot with a wampum. You can use every part of it too. For work or for pleasure, it's a triumph, it's a treasure. Oh, there's nothing that a wampum cannot do.
Now the thread from the coat of a wampum
thread
has the warmth and the resilience of wool.
Just like wool.
You need never wash or brush it.
It's impossible to crush it.
And it shimmers like the finest sort of tool.
So our clothes are all made from the wampum. Model gowns, sportswear, lingerie.
Going up.
They are waterproof and plastic.
Where it's needed and elastic.
And they emphasize the figure as you see.
Hail to the blithe wampum. Hail to the old plant. All providing wampum. Universal art.
You can shave with the rind of a wampum.
Really?
And it acts as a soapless shampoo.
And the root in little doses keeps you free from halitosis.
So there's nothing
that a wampum cannot do. Nothing that a wampum cannot do. Nothing that a wampum cannot do.
Now the thick inner shell of a wampum.
Change key.
You can mold with a finger and thumb. Though soft when you began it, it'll set as hard as granite, and it's quite as light as aluminium.
So we make what we like from the wampum, and that proves very useful indeed. From streets full of houses to the buttons on your trousers, with a wampum you have everything you need.
Gaudium enormous wampum. Gladly we salute the name-maker wampum, philanthropic fruit.
Oh, with a thin outer leaf of a wampum makes the finest Havana cigar.
And its bottom simply bristles with unusual-looking thistles, but we haven't yet discovered what they are. You can do such a lot with a wampum. You can use every part of it too. For a work or for pleasure, it's a triumph, it's a treasure. Oh, there's nothing that a wampum cannot do. Oh, the flesh in the heart of a wampum has the flavor of porterhouse steak, and the juice is a liquor that will get you higher quicker, and you're still lit up next morning when you wake.
Let your voices ring.
Evermore we sing. To record what is what in a wampum needs a book twice as big as Who's Who. I could tell you more and more about this fascinating foreign. You can shape it, you can square it, you can drape it, you can wear it, you can ice it, you can dice it, you can pair it, you can slice it. Oh, there's nothing that a wampum cannot do. Nothing that a wampum cannot do. Nothing that a wampum cannot do.
Especially for Kate Towner, that was Flanders and Swan. Yes, you don't get many radio shows that go from the Cocteau Twins to Jonathan Richman to Flanders and Swan. It's a stroke of luck, isn't it? Yes, and that was the Wampum from 1967. So thank you, Kate. Okay then, we had the 47th best hard rock song earlier, courtesy of VH1 and Kid Rock. And now, Mojo Magazine's number 100 songs that changed the world. It's this one.
Womp bom balloon bom 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 to the boot, oh root, 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 to the boot, oh root. Oh womp bom balloon bom 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 bom. I got a girl named Sue. She knows just what to do. I got a girl named Sue. She knows just what to do. She rock to the east, she rock to the west, but she's the gal that I love best. To the boot, oh root, 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 to the boot, oh root. Oh wop bop loom bop bum bum bum. I got a gal named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. Got a gal named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. She knows how to love me, yes indeed. Boy, you don't know what she do to me. To the boot, oh Rudy. 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 Bop, 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 bop. Got a gal named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. Got a gal named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. She knows how to love me, yes indeed. Boy, you don't know what she do to me. To the booty, oh Rudy. 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 Oh, wop, bop, loom, bop, lop, bam, boom.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, the bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody knows that the bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird. The bird is a winner. Well, well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird.
Just ruddy marvellous. The Trashman from 1963 and their number 4 hit, Surfing Bird, and that was chosen by Andrew Wilson, so thank you, Andrew. And before that, yes, Little Richard and Tutti Frutti, the number 100 songs that changed the world, and that was especially for another Twitter correspondent, Will Harris, at Chipsy YCFC. Okay, next up, especially for Zandy Hemsley, this is Sheila Chandra and Speaking in Tongues 1.
Takadin nam tadiko takajana kukuputakita kupatakita tadin katakajana kotadin. Kortakatadin, tankatadin, tankatadina, tankarakatadina, tankatajana. Takadin nam tadiko takajana kukuputakita kupatakita tadin katakajana kotadin. Dana dana takita 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 dekita katakadina dana dana takita 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 dekita katakatakina taktadim dim takita takita dim dim takita taktadim takatadim talanka chum karakaratom talanka chum karakaratom talanka chum karakaratom. Takita tajam. Takadimmi takkitattajam. Takadimmi takkitattajam. Dimi tattariketa takatakkatattajam. Taritattariketa takatakutajam darita. Takajam taritakate. Tajam daritajam tajam takajam daritajam tajam takkitattajam. Takadimmi tariku danaku danaku janaku genaku tunku puntari karatakaragatum. Tirkutaka taka tirkutaka 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 taka tirkutaka 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 taka tirkutaka tirkutaka tarikadum tat din takita takajano takita takadimi takita di tankrata tarikata takadi tankrata tarikata takadi tankrata tarikata takadim tataka takata din tarikata tirkutaka taka tirkutaka tirkutaka tarikadum tat din takita takajano takita takadimi takita di tam. Takadin nam tadiko takajana kukupataketa kupataketa tadin katakajana kotadin kartakatadin tankatadin tankatadina tankarakatadina tankatajana takadin nam tadiko takajana kukupataketa kupataketa tadin katakajana kotadin dana dana taketa 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 deketa katakadikina dana dana taketa 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 deketa katakadikina taktadim dim taketa takatadim dim taketa taktadim takatadim talankachum kartakatakatum talankachum kartakatakatum talankachum kartakatakatum.
See my baby Ruth, car broke down, top blew out, found a telephone booth. I tried to call my honey. What was the sound I had to hear? Out here, yeah, it was some hip shaking hound dog, obviously talking to my dear. Central 7, who's on that line? Break through to my baby, 30939 west. Sweet mama, switch me to heaven, get me through. Telephone operator, my loving future hangs on you. Hang on.
Buzz buzz diddly, 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 buzz buzz diddly. Come on, honey. Talk to me, baby. Come on, sugar. Yeah, baby.
bibbity bobbity boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbity bobbity boo. Salagadoola, minchikaboola, bibbity bobbity boo. It'll do magic, believe it or not. Bibbity bobbity boo. Now salagadoola means minchikaboola-roo. But the thingamy-bob that does the job is bibbity bobbity boo. Salagadoola, minchikaboola, bibbity bobbity boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbity bobbity boo. Sa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, bibbity bobbity boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbity bobbity boo. Now salagadoola means minchikaboola-roo. But the thingamy-bob that does the job is bibbity bobbity boo. Sa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, bibbity bobbity boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbity bobbity, bibbity bobbity, bibbity bobbity boo. Where did everyone go?
Oh, be still, my beating heart. Yes, Helena Bonham Carter and Bippity Boppity Boo, the magic song from the 2015 soundtrack of the live-action version of Cinderella. And that was the Ali B moment, so thank you, Ali. And before that was some Dutch nonsense with Hocus Pocus by Focus from 1971 album Moving Waves. And that was requested by Adela Terrell. And I'm also going to play that for Kevin McVeigh. Kevin did ask for an Isaac Haynes song that was, what was it? Something like 9.5 minutes long. So I thought, well, you can have 6.5 minutes of Focus instead. So I hope you enjoyed that, Kevin. Before that was Matchbox and their version of the 1961 Freddie Cannon original, Buzz Buzzer Diddle It. And that was the choice of my good mate Alan Walker. And then before that was Sheila Chandra and Speaking in Tongues 1, which is from a 1992 album, Weaving My Ancestors' Voices, as chosen by Zandy Hemsley. And just to say, yes, Sheila Chandra, you may remember her from Grange Hill, and also she was the lead singer of Monsoon, had that huge hit with Ever So Lonely. And yet, unfortunately, in 2009, she was diagnosed with burning mouth syndrome, which basically means it's really difficult for her to sing, cry, eat, or almost anything. So it's kind of basically made her mute. But she is cracking on with a career writing books now. And so the best of luck to her. Okay, coming up to the last song, so just leaves me time to say thank you to the sharers and carers, as always, and thank you to everyone that's requested on this utter nonsense theme. Next week the theme will be misheard and misunderstood, so basically full of songs where you've misheard the lyrics or songs that you've completely misunderstood the meaning to. And I'm sure there's a fair few out there, so get in touch in the usual manner and let us know. And in the meantime, going to leave you with this request, another one from the Twitter sphere. This is from Brian Andrews at Brian Andrews 1973. And this is Bad Manners and their version of what was originally done by a band called Dickie Doo and the Don'ts. Yes, from 1980, it's Nini Nana Nana Nunu. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Ta-ra.
Okay, that was the last song. You can fast forward and turn over the tape now.
Radio Lewis. Local community webcasting.